Yo, how y'all feeling? Pulling out the neighborhood. I don't got any music in right now. But I'm feeling good, man. Just woke up, had a smoothie this morning. My key fob is acting like really goofy. Let me stop this car and start it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the sensor. I don't know. There we go. This old Toyota, man. My bucket. It's cool because when you buy a house, you ain't worried about no car. You ain't worried about none of that. You worried about peace of mind and being in your home. And I love this neighborhood, man. Like, I love that aspect of it. Like, that peace of mind, being able to just chill when I want to chill. No more apartment life. No more fighting for parking. Like, anyway, Cowboys fans, I've been on a hiatus. Been doing a lot of football stuff. It's crazy. There goes some jazz. I was listening to some jazz. I've been doing a lot of football stuff. It's crazy. We went down to Atlanta, and we won one game and we lost another game. And boy, when you lose and you football, and you got a good team. People will turn on you like they turn in the NFL. It's crazy, man. Like, you'll get a lot of criticism. Folks lead a team, but it's all good. Like, my goal was always to play the best. One thing about Georgia football, like, we've beaten everybody in Maryland. So one thing about Georgia football is you playing top teams. You playing top teams and top competition, and that's just really what it is. Anyway, so we pushed ourselves in. We took a slug. The second game, we got destroyed. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, it just be like that sometimes. Anyway, I want to talk about Tampa, Dallas, and, the keys to victory and me studying this game. Training camp over. 53 cuts, all that, roster cuts, over. Now it's time to week in and week out talk football. And once I get settled in the home, I'll be able to really do more. I may even go live tonight, because you guys deserve that. And you guys can kind of see the new setup and what I'm working with. But I wanted to do it last night. I was just too tired, man. Like, I had tweeted that I was going to go and speak about the game. But I'm going to give you guys, a lot of content and a lot of quality talks right now. To me, this game is winnable. We know the Zach Martin stuff. Lyle Collins is practicing. And, for all accounts, he's going to play. There's still even an outside chance that Zach Martin is going to play. But how does that... Let's get to the meat and potatoes of how Dallas is going to win this game. Okay? The defense has to go in knowing that Tampa is going to move the ball. The team, the nation, the Cowboys, they're going to move the ball. It's Tom Brady, the best quarterback to ever play the game. You're not going to fool him. But what you have to do is keep him honest. You can't sit back and play one coverage. You can't sit back and keep everything underneath because it's going to be too easy. He's going to be comfortable. One thing I know about Tom is I'm taking my chances bringing pressure because I don't think that we have we don't have the D-line to get home with 4. Maybe on the edge with Gregory and seeing if D-Law is okay. But in the middle, we don't have the D-line to get home with 4. And that's okay. So what are you going to have to do? On passing downs, that draft pick that you just drafted, 10 overall, number 11, you got to use him, man. You got to use him to get home. You got to use him as your ace in the hole. But the truth is, on the edge, I'm scared. I'm very scared. I think Trevon Diggs will be fine. But it's those other receivers that they run out there that really give me stress. And even Diggs will probably give up some plays to Mike Evans. But you gotta know that you're gonna give up some plays. But how do you rally? Like, if they catch the ball, it can't be a touchdown deep. You gotta tackle. Okay? Know that you're gonna give up some plays. But get it to the red zone and get stops. Get it to the red zone and get stops. Gronk, Mike Evans, the whole 9, they got pieces, man, on that offense. It just is what it is. And they got a good offensive line. Tristan Wirfs, great rookie. They got a really good offensive line. But I think that if you get around Tom and make him nervous, he's still 44, whatever. So Tom's not unbeatable. You just got to play really, really good fast and physical defense. You're going to have to do that part of it. This is where I think Dallas could win the game. If it's one of those last possession games and Dallas has the ball, first of all, offensively, Dallas can not only hang with these guys, I think that they could take advantage of these guys in one area. The Cowboys have to be aggressive in the passing game. I just think tomorrow's going to be slow running the ball. I just do. Vita Vea, Shaq Barrett, I believe Sue's still on that defense. Let me see. I had it down on my notes. Sue, Golston, Pierre-Paul. The strength of that defense is those linebackers. Levante David and Devin White. I mean, they're sideline to sideline. You know, Zeke gonna be in. Those guys are true. Both of them are true sideline to sideline. Both of them. So it's gonna be slow in the box. It's gonna be slow because they're just too athletic. They're too fast. They're too physical, and they're too smart. So again, in the box is going to be very, very slow. I'm gonna just be honest with you. It's gonna be slow. However, you know, I think on the back end, Dallas has the advantage. And it's gonna be like that versus a lot of teams. Dallas's receivers versus the Bucs secondary. I think Carlton Davis is a good player, but I think that Michael Gallup at his best and Amari Cooper at his best, and even CeeDee Lamb at his best, can give Carlton Davis fits. Antoine Winfield is really good. And he's a rover, and he'll come downhill, and he plays with swagger. But I think that Dallas can take advantage of him as well. I just do. And I think that Dallas will. I just do. The one that I want to go at, all right, I really want to make, you know, Sean Murphy Bunting play great defense on Thursday. Like, find him. Like, Kellen Moore, find it, you know, come with a game plan that you find Bunting and you make him guard your best receiver. You figure it out. I think tomorrow a lot of quick game is going to be key. You're not going to be able to hold the ball down there, Don Coryell, you know, 5, 7, 6-yard drops. I don't think that's going to work tomorrow. I just don't. Because their defense is too fast, their D-line is too aggressive, and they're built the right way in the middle too. So play action really won't be a threat. And they have pieces on the edge and Shaq Barrett and JPP. So quick game that's how you're gonna have to win. And you got to be aggressive. You can't come out and screen, try to set up a jailbreak screen. No, those guys, Levante Davis knifing through that. I'm telling you. Devin White is a top linebacker in the league. He's knifing through that. What Devin White was able to do against Kansas City, I just rewatched the Super Bowl, was incredible. Now, things that you might worry about are, how does Dak really respond to the injury? Like, is Dak okay? It's also his first time getting real contact. It's his first time really having real contact after, you know, the ankle, let's be honest. So, you know, what's the deal with that? The whole nine, you know. And so it's one of those things that Thursday it's a lot of unknowns, but like what you do know, you need to attack certain people. Now, if Coop and Gallup can't win against this secondary, then we might need to reevaluate how we feel about these guys. They need to show that they can go out and carry this game, the receivers, because it's just gonna be slow for the running game. I do. I believe that, especially no Zach Martin. I think that this is what's gonna happen with the O-line. I think that they'll be able to hold up, but I don't think they'll get movement. And what I mean by movement is I don't think that they'll be able to move Tampa's D-line off the ball. They're just too big. just too physical. Sue a grown man in there, bro. Always been like that. So yeah, I don't see them moving that D-line. Vita Vea is a grown man. You're not gonna move him. I remember when he was at Washington, it was the same way. You know what I'm saying? And like, even when you talk about, when you really look at the secondary, like Carlton Davis is a good corner. I just think that our receivers are better athletes than what Carlton Davis. I remember him at Auburn. I remember, Winfield in Minnesota. These guys are really good players. Winfield has exceeded my expectations. I thought that he was a good player who in the Big Ten was, just playing lights out, but I didn't know if he had that SEC, like that dog in him, and he really got that dog in him. Like, Winfield is really legit, and you can't do nothing but just tip your hat to the player and the kid, because he's really legit. So anyway, those are a couple of my keys to victory. Like, I really do believe that Dallas can win this game. I think that they will win this game. I just know that when adversity hits, how do they turn around from that? Because adversity is going to hit. Like, Tampa is going to score. Tom Brady's not going to be fooled. And so Dallas will have to do little subtle things defensively and offensively to ultimately win this game. Like, there's no way that you're going to try to, I would pass to set the run up, me personally. I wouldn't do it the other way around, because it'll be slow in the middle, man. It's going to be slow in there if you try to run to set the pass up. So, what are you guys thinking about the game? Who's your standout? To me, I think Michael Gallup has a big game. I know CD and Amari, but I just got a feeling that Gallup is going to make some big catches that we're going to need him to make, and that Dak is going to have to put trust in him. I also think Tony Pollard, with some speed on the edge and as a change-up back, will make some big plays as well. Defensively, I'm looking to offset some of their personnel with those tight ends and what they do. You may have to get Jabril Cox in the game at times and then use Micah Parsons as a blitzer. You got Neal, you got the other backers, but you may have to do some of that. So, you guys let me know what you think. It's your boy Foots, as always, man. Have a great day. Continue to win the day. I think I'm gonna go live tonight. I'll be at the crib. I'm gonna go live. I didn't did a video in like 2 weeks. Been trying to move and get settled. Anybody who's moved, you guys know how hard it is. But I'm gonna get back in my rhythm, y'all, because I owe it to y'all, all my supporters and everybody who's grown with the channel. So it's your boy Foots. Peace.